Welcome in, baseball fans, and here in New York, Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Seattle Mariners going up against the New York Yankees. Biggest story coming into this one is what he's been able to do at the plate recently. Absolutely on fire, Singy.
Yeah, he's been terrific, Boog. Has really made this a dangerous team. His bat's been lethal of late, and it's opening up a lot of opportunities for his teammates, too.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go now. And on the mound today, NYY-E.Cabrera. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They could move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Trey Turner, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
Ball two. 2-0.
That one fouled off. The pitch.
Ball. 3 balls, 1 strike.
That one finds the zone, and the count is filled up. Base hit center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And now it's Max Muncy. Turner runs. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. And the 1-0. Swinging a foul straight back. Muncy launched a homer in his most recent game. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the third and final game of the series. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
That right there is one of those breaking balls that you swing through and you feel like you should have done something with it or at least spoiled it away. But when it's breaking in on you like that, if the spin is tight enough, it can actually tie you up.
Mike Trout in now, takes ball one off the plate. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 1-1. Turner, the runner at second with one away. And it is 2-1. And there's a hit. Flying around third is Turner. Safe. And it's 1-0.
Everything came together for him. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. 5th in the American League in RBIs coming in. Not close, and it deflects away. Tag safe at second. And good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch.
Can't imagine he's too happy with that one on the mound. Just one pitch after giving up the single, he basically turns it into a double.
Swings and pulls it foul to the right side.
One ball.
In the dirt, blocked. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Here comes Trout flying around third. He's safe. It's 2-0.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Jeff McNeil stands in. Homered last night, added another hit as well. Swing and a base hit. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
2 on, 1 out. On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Mariners 2 and the Yankees coming to bat. Back for more from the Bronx. And on the hill in this one, SEA-A.Houser. What do you look for here?
Yeah, I want to see how he handles left-handed hitters in this lineup today, because coming in, lefties are batting over 300 on the year against him, so he's going to have to figure something out to get inside, keep them from getting their arms extended.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And out of here. That one felt good. His 12th of the season. It's 2-1.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Stepping in, Max Schumann. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. In there at the knees. 0-1. Houser, a 6'3" righty, 240 pounds, and they traded for him earlier this year. And that's outside.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Laced into left. That's a base hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing, so that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet.
Cal Raleigh stands in now and watches strike 1. Breaking ball inside. Ball 1. Schumann gets his lead at first with nobody out. Hard hit, left field, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
Tyler O'Neill up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Swung on and fouled off. And he'll need a new bat. First and second here, no outs.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. No, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. He flips it to second in time. What a double play that was. Inning over. The Yanks do get one on the solo homer. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Top of the second. Here's Mike Tauchman.
The right fielder, number 18, Mike Tauchman.
Cabrera back to work. And he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Next to hit, Tyler Heineman.
Ball one, no
First
strike.
offering misses badly for ball one. Runner at first with no outs here. That one laced to center and a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
So digging in, Dalen Lyle. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Base hit, left center field. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now for Seattle, Trey Turner. And that is out of play. Heineman, the lead runner at second. Lyle on at first with nobody out. And a swing and a miss.
Umpiring behind the plate for us today, Boog, is Mike Fillmore, and he is a good one. He'll reward pitches on the edges a little bit, but the main thing is he doesn't keep you guessing. Once he establishes that a pitch is a strike, it stays that way.
That's outside.
And now 1-2. Yeah, Fillmore, kind of, I don't know, you'd say maybe an umpire's umpire, but really consistent, very fair. Next pitch misses, and that's ball two.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Grounded to third. Could be 2. Quick feed to second for 1. On the ball. 2.
That was a much-needed double play right there. It gives him a really good shot at minimizing any further damage in this inning.
Max Muncy at the dish. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that one hammered way back there. And that one is out of here. A 2-run homer. His second home run of the series. It's 5-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. He handled a pretty good changeup down in the zone right there. To me, that says he was looking down, and that's why he was able to stay on it so well, not get out in front, and hit that ball a long way.
Here's Mike Trout. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Gets to it with a slide. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now 5-1. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Lars Nootbaar. There's a sinker at the knees for a strike. Pulls that one foul. The 0-2. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Now it's the rookie DH, Spencer Jones. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7.
Ball, that's
and the
off the
first
plate.
pitch misses for ball 1. Jones, with some struggles at the plate recently, not uncommon for rookies. Foul ball.
You know, Boog, at the start of my career, I got only 3 hits in my first month, but I kept at it, and I finished the year hitting 300. I know he's going through it a bit right now, but he's capable of figuring it out.
Cut off, now a throw home. Head first slide, safe at the plate. It's 5-2.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Andrew Vaughn. 0 for 6 in the series so far. Hot shot to third. Throws to first. That's 1 out in the bottom of the second.
Batting ninth, the center fielder.
So up next, Eli White.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Counts 1-0.
1 out and a runner at second. Bottom half of inning number 2. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. Line drive, base hit. Coming home. He will score. It's an RBI single, and now just a 2-run deficit. So the lineup flips over. Now it's going to be C.J.A.Houser. Runner on the go. Grounds 1 to short. Base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Back-to-back singles. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Runners at the corners here. 1 away. Max Schumann stepping in now for the Yankees.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
2 on, 1 out. In the dirt, but kept close. Save!
With 2 on and 1 out, you're just hoping you can get a double play ball to get yourself out of the inning. But now you've really got some work to do. Need a big strikeout here.
And he grounds 1 to the right side. Throw on to Freeman. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Here's a big power threat. Cal Raleigh. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Hard hit to third. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We played 2 full. It's the M's 5 and the Yankees 4. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now, Freddie Freeman.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
Pounding ball here, rolls foul.
Well, these Mariners doing a good job at the plate with runners on base, and that can be a key difference maker in the game. They put a bunch of runs on the board, thanks in large part to 4 hits with runners in scoring position.
Freeman hits it in the air. White sizes this one up. He makes the grab, and there's 1 down.
On top of that, they haven't left many runners on base, so they've been efficient getting runners on and finding ways to bring them home.
So digging in, Jeff McNeil, and he's already singled in this game. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. White has a beat on it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, Designated hitter, Josh.
Here's Josh Bell. He hit into a double play his first time up. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
2 outs, base is empty. That one outside. And the count even 1-1.
Ball 2.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
To the right side. In time to Vaughn. That's the 3rd out. Mariners go down quietly there. They lead at 5-4. Bottom of the inning, and now the right fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Tyler O'Neill.
And that one fouled off.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
On the ground to the left. Trey Turner gloves it. And O'Neill is retired.
Now back, second baseman.
Tommy Edman at the plate. Yeah, that's fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. And that skips in the dirt.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One down, base is empty. Breaking ball, and that got him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Next to hit, Lars Nootbaar singled and scored his first time. Runner on the goal. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, tag, and they got him.
You know, I got to admit, I'm kind of shocked he got caught stealing right there because of how big the lead was over at first base. Catcher doesn't throw very well either, but for whatever reasons, things came together, and they got the out at second. Really impressive job, I'd say.
And that is the inning. Down in order go the Yankees. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Back at the ballpark. And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. Lined, and that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Wastes no time there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And here is Tyler Heineman. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Heineman, 33 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2012. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Nobody out. Runner at first. And now 2-1.
1 strike.
Hit on the ground might be 2. Slings to second. Relay to first. Double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
And stepping in is the speedy Dalen Lyle. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1. That's a ball. 1-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for because you start wondering if he'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
That one misses. Counts full, 3-2. Trey Turner up next for the Mariners. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nobody left for Seattle as they hold on to a 5-4 lead. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling. That's in there. Strike 1.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1-2-3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
That misses. And 1-1. Swing and a ground ball. Now the throw to first on the run. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Andrew Vaughn stepping in now for the Yankees. Grounded out his first time. Pickoff throw. Jones gets back easily. Grounder might be 2. Off balance feed. There's 1. On to Freddie. Double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Now Eli White. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. And a foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. That one not close. Going to count 1-2. Line drive, short hop to third. The throw, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Yanks held in check. They trail it 5-4. Back at Yankee Stadium, ready now for the 5th inning. Here's Trey Turner. Cabrera back to work. And a foul ball.
Well, these Mariners really producing with runners on. It's been a right place, right time kind of game for them. With runners in scoring position, they've come through more than 50% of the time, and you can see the damage it's created on the scoreboard.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Swing and a miss. And a count 1-1.
They've thrived in the high-impact moments of this ball game, and I love seeing it. It's always impressive to me.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 6-4.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
One down. And now Mike Trout. And that's outside. And that is ball 1. And a swing and a miss there.
I got one ball,
One out,
strike.
base is empty, and a run in. And we're at the top of the fifth. In the air, out towards left center. White under this one. Hauls it in, 2 away.
The first baseman, number 5.
Aaron Boone makes his way out of the dugout, and he will make a move to the bullpen. NYY-E.Cabrera gives way. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. New pitcher on now, Steven Matz. He's into the game with the bases empty. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Tap foul at the plate. And that's in the dirt. And the count is 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Foul tip into the mitt, struck him out. The Mariners pick up a run thanks to this solo homer. It's now a 6-4 ball game. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. First pitch just misses.
Not giving him a pitch to hit there isn't a bad thing. He's dealing with a great first pitch hitter up there.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Schumann, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. And fouled off. Abrams aboard here at first with nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The other way, and there's one down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Cal Raleigh stepping in now for the Yankees. Now move to first. And he's back safely. Clips the corner. 0-1. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Headed for the plate. 1 run is in. The throw in. Safely into third. It's an RBI triple.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. Absolutely smoked the baseball. It just jumped off the lumber. And when you're able to find a gap like that, Boog, you're even looking for a triple. Now it just comes down to some situational hitting with the tying run at third.
1-1.
1 away with a runner at third. Last half of inning number 5. That's ripped into the outfield. Squeezes it. Here comes the runner from third. He'll score on the sac fly. That ties it up at 6.
Sometimes that can be a little tough to score on. It was hit so hard that getting back to the bag, the tag, takes a little bit of time by the time that outfielder catches it. But a really good job of getting that run in from third.
Edman in the box again. Takes a strike.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
2 down, nobody on.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
outside.
Nope, outside.
And it's 2-2. Stays alive. Here's the 2-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. They get 2 and draw even again. We're through 5 and we're all even at 6. Welcome back and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. Swing and a miss, strike one. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Almonte getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Brash, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Next one misses. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side. Tosses to first, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Josh Bell at the plate now. 0 for 2 in this one. Fought off foul. And misses inside. Late with the swing there. All tied up, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And that's downstairs and outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And he grounds one back up the middle, and that one finds its way through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Go ahead run on base. Mike Tauchman, the next to hit. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. He'll take a trot around the bases. 3rd home run of the season, and the Mariners have the lead. It's 8-6. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
Now here is Tyler Heineman. 1 for 2. Check swing, no appeal. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field.
Now batting, left fielder.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Dalen Lyle. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
0-1's the count.
Heineman stands at first with 1 out. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
One ball.
This one in the dirt. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there are 2 outs.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
On the ground to third. Over to Edman, and that will end the inning. 2 come in on this Seattle homer. It's now 8-6. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back in the Bronx, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th. Lars Nootbaar. New arm out of the bullpen, Jojo Romero.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
There's a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Swings through that one.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Spencer Jones stepping in now for the Yankees. First offering, and it just misses. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. And that's outside.
That's the ball.
And
That's
another ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
That's ball 4. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find a zone.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boo. The last one wasn't even close.
So up next, Andrew Vaughn checks over to first, back safely.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Runner on the move. Out to short. Sneaks through. Base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
White in the box now. Takes strike 1. Move to second. Jones back on a dive. 2 on, 1 out. On the ground to third. Slides, but it gets by him. Around third. He'll score. First and second, 1 out. And up next for New York, C.J. Abrams. Ripped to first, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Schumann in the box, lays off for ball 1. Inside, 2-0.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Fastball for a strike at 95.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That pitch in for a strike, and the count's even at 2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Vaughn at second. White at first. 2 out of the inning. And it remains 2-2. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Got him swinging.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Paul Sewald.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here comes Max Muncy. He's already homered twice, the last one back in the 5th.
Just seems like he can't miss right now, seeing the baseball as well as anyone on the field. Now, I know the odds are against him, but who's going to bet against this guy right now?
Puts it away for the out. 1 down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Now here is Mike Trout. Swings through that one above the zone.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
That misses the zone. 1-1. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else?
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Up against the wall and brings it in. Bottom of the 7th, and here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. New pitcher on here, Adrian Morejon.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
First pitch, and he just misses. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball.
He got away with
2
one
strikes.
there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Ripped to short. Turner with the throw to
He's out.
first. 1 away. Big time out leading off the home 7th. Here's Tyler O'Neill. The outfield playing him to pull with the center fielder positioned in that left center field gap. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
1 down, base is empty.
Ball 1.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That misses, and that's ball 2. Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Tommy Edman. That missed by a lot, and that's ball 1. And another ball. 2-2 now. Cut on and lifted in the air. Lyle nabs it, and that is that.
Now pitching.
Yency Almonte on to pitch out of the pen here.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
So digging in, Jeff McNeil, 1 for 3. Foul ball there. Swinging a foul straight back. That's outside. 1-2 the count. This one in the air, center field. White makes the play. 1 up, 1 down.
Now back, the designated hitter,
Josh Bell up next for the Mariners. He swings and fouls one off. And strike 2. Movement in the Yankees pen. Grant Anderson getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Brash getting cranked up as well. Outside low. And the count 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Abrams tosses to first. Barely got him for the out. Close play.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
So 2 down now, and here is Mike Tauchman. Back in the 6th, he drove a 2-run shot out of here to help them get the lead they're working with.
Yeah, definitely one of the bigger moments in this game so far, and it could be one we look back on when this game is over as well.
Hit in the air, center field. Makes the catch, and that is that. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings. Morejon back to work. Just missed. And that one fouled off. And it's even up.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Gets under and pops it up. Turner. He's got it. And there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
The Yankees going with a pinch hitter. Dane Myers. And this is a big at bat in this ball game. And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Adrian Morejon departs. Brooks Raley taking over on the mound.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Here's a rocket out to left. Drops into the glove. 2 away now.
Man, that's so frustrating. You hit the ball hard. You understand the situation. You want to get on base and try to score that tying run, but no reward right there, and just going to have to sit on it.
Vaughn stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And that one clips the corner. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Makes the turn and heads for second. And the double puts the tying run in scoring position with 2 away.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
White stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. On the ground at first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 left for the Yankees, and this one remains tight. It's 8-7. Back at Yankee Stadium, all set to start the 9th in this one. And now the switch hitting catcher, Tyler Heineman. Right through there for a strike. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Grant Anderson up and loosening in the pen. Here's the 0-2. And he hits a ground ball right side. Fires over to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. Now the left fielder, Dalen Lyle. First pitch swinging.
0-1. One and one.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. On the ground to first, Vaughn. The flip to the pitcher covering. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 9th. Running out of chances to pad the lead.
Up next for the Tigers, the shortstop,
Trey Turner now.
If there's nobody on in front of him, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
Swing and a foul out of play. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
And that's a strikeout. Mike Fillmore says he went around. No runs, no hits, no errors. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order, due up. It's the Mariners 8 and the Yankees 7. And we're back. And now the shortstop, CJ. Mason Miller on to try and close it out.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And that is out of play. And now it's even up.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball 2.
Way out front for strike 2.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
This one in the air, right field. Makes the grab, and there's one away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
He's 2 outs away. Schumann will hit next. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And another ball.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Cal Raleigh in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Next offering is in for a strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Late on that fastball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball. It's slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And the tying run is on base.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. On to run for the Yankees, Jorge Mateo. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Cal Raleigh stepping in now for the Yankees. Check on the runner. Mateo back safely.
He's got plus speed, but in this situation, all eyes are going to be over there trying to keep his lead tight.
Missed with a changeup. Ball 1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt.
Mateo runs. Pitch inside. Throws. Save. That's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with 1 away and runners at first and second. Now it's the right fielder, Tyler O'Neill. And the first offering is not close. Out in front and foul to the left side. Ball to strike and fouled off. Big spot, tying and winning runs aboard with 1 down. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Yankees with only 1 out remaining.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment to get back on track. His team needs him.
So it's their last chance in this one. Tommy Edman stepping in now for the Yankees. Pitch misses. 1-0. That's down and in. A slider missed.
2-0.
2 on, 2 outs. That one's in there. Now 2 balls and a strike. In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. This could end it. Swung on, belted. Raging back towards the wall. But it's the center fielder who gets there. That's the ball game.
Well, with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around, up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning streak than it is right now.
And a final 8-7. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for